How's it going, gamers? So today's a little bit more of a story time video than anything else. Not because I couldn't think of anything else to talk about today, because I really could not, but also just because something very, very weird happened today. And I feel like it should probably be good of me. It would probably be helpful of me to actually spread this story in case it does end up being malicious and going off into someone else and being a real fucking problem, because that just might be what we have here. So it starts off all with this random ass dude that I had not talked to in maybe like 2 years. The only instance we have with each other is sharing some artwork. He's I don't really know his inclusion in all of this, but he did boot this all up, and that is to be noted. So randomly, I almost immediately thought this was like a bot scam or a hacking incident, but it said, "Hey there, I encountered a situation on Discord where someone with a very similar name to your profile attempted to deceive me. Instead of reporting the deceptive user, I mistakenly reported your account. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. It was all an accident. I didn't mean to." I'm just like, what? And then we scroll down and he shows me this funny little thing here. And it looks like a pretty valid email saying that Discord is focused on maintaining a safe and secure environment for our community. We have identified this account you reported for has terms of service community guidelines. We need you to contact Smokey P. Dungus. This is where it all gets very, very weird, and I need to know if this is real or not, if I'm being a paranoid schizophrenic, or if there really is something wrong here, because that just seems really weird to me that Discord would not contact the account itself. They're having the user who reported the user contact. Like, what if this was a abuser or a groomer? And to resolve this case, you will have to go and confront your groomer or abuser and be like, "Hey, can you please send a friend request to this account?" And you know what? I did, because he just said some weird shit and that it was a false flag. I'm like, let's go. Let's go here. Let's check shit out. And now this is where we get to the really fucking weird parts. So here we have Chris Dong, great name, great man. And you won't be able to see through the status here, but his status was originally waived before you give me the reason for contacting me, so I did. So I give a wave. And he said, "Greetings, this is support agent Chris Dong from Discord and Valve Trust and Safety Team. Kindly provide and request it. Kindly provide a request number so that I can check my records, and please include your reason for adding." I'm like, alright, maybe this is legit. This is really weird, and I have never dealt with any other report system or even Discord's own report system ever doing this, ever having me talk to a random Discord user. But there's nothing I can really lose through giving them a request number that's not even my request. So I shouted it over and I said I was false reported because apparently somebody with a similar name and profile picture attempted to deceive the user in question. Their words, not mine. I was advised to reach out to this account to confirm the false flag. And then they list off my name, my user ID. I don't give a shit about that. You can see that all on my fucking Discord channel. Fucking wallet aid. Fucking yeah. It's a bunch of different numbers here, and it says I reviewed your ticket, and the system database detected multiple reports being filed on the account about illegal activity for sending phishing links. Are you aware that your account is connected to your email and IP with a Are you aware that your account that is connected to your email and IP will be permanently suspended if you can't prove to me that you're not involved in any illegal, fraudulent, or scam issues? What the fuck? Okay, so I'm learning multiple things in this loaded sentence here. The first one is that he didn't just send one false report; he sent multiple. Which what? How do you send multiple reports incorrectly on the same guy? Like, I'm really confused on who had the similar name to me too, because I always figured Smokey B. Dungus is a pretty safe bet for I would say uniqueness outside of maybe the smoky aspect. I really have never met another person that had similar names outside of the smoky or like dingus aspects. We've met a few dinguses out there, but not only was it so similar that I was caught in the crossfire, it was so similar that they had sent multiple, and now I had to prove my innocence? Is that how this fucking works? I have to prove my innocence in a courtroom? And I even bring this up. Isn't it the other way around? Innocent until proven guilty. I know there isn't a single message ID on my account sending such links because I never have. And then they replied, these all are formatted like bot responses. You could see the man typing while he was responding. This was a actual person. And so they were like, there's nothing to worry about. The user who performed the reports already provided a follow-up statement that you are not involved. However, as a part of the process, you will still need to comply with our terms of services so that we can revoke the report claims to your name. Just follow my lead and answer my questions correctly and honestly. Everything will return to normal. If you cooperate with me here, understood? This man is walking me through a hostage situation. Just follow my lead. Don't look anybody in the eye. Don't look me in the eye. It will all come out the safe. Bro, you're a Discord mod. Shut the fuck up. You're an actual piece of shit. I actually, like, at this point, I'm like, fuck you. Genuinely, fuck you. And this is when I realized that, and you might have been able to realize it's from the corner almost immediately, there's no staff badge here. And so I'm just wondering, what the fuck is all this? What is all this? And so now I'm playing into it. I'm a bit aware, but I am playing into it just to see where they want me to go with this. And so I'm like, what does one need to prove their innocence? That seems like a rather twisted layer of judgment. And then all I needed to prove my innocence was to kindly state my age and country of origin so that I can verify it in their system. Now, my age and country of origin is like nothing crazy or new. It's nothing hidden, but I was still very weirded out by them asking such personal information. And again, if I am led to believe that this cannot possibly be genuinely, officially Discord, and if it is Discord, you really need to wipe your shit off the counter before it gets extremely ugly for not just me, but millions of users. And so I say 20 years old, and I was born in the USA. All right, thank you. Before we proceed, I would like to inform you that this process is being recorded for fully assured security. So don't do anything wrong during the process to prevent any further issues on your account. Understood? Here's my official Discord certificate, and we're just going to flash this thing on here. This is our Chris Dong, so to speak. And I genuinely cannot tell you the authenticity of this thing, besides if we scroll down here, the bottom of the page does cut off like a bad Photoshop. If this is real, again, this is such a glaring problem with Discord, and if this is fake, it is really weird just for someone to go through this much trouble. And they're like, all right, thank you, before we proceed. Also, make sure to save my username here on Discord, just in case you will be logged out. And just in case you will be logged out because of the sudden database scanning of your account. And if that's the case, you will have to add me on another account to continue with the validation process. You have to respond saved if you've already saved my username. And so now I'm just like, yeah, I don't like any of this. I'm going to start asking questions here. And now I'm just asking you some very basic, How come I didn't receive an email during all of this telling me of this report? What would happen if I either ignored the message from a stranger or they just chose not to send it to me? Like, would have just had my Discord account deleted because this person mass reported me and then just didn't tell me about it? That's all you need, to delete an account that you don't like anymore. And they said, you will not get mail from the Discord because you did not file the case in the matter with the Discord for this matter Discord user. And I'm just like, that's pretty fair. But also, I feel like if your account is under risk of termination and they need you, the account owner, to go out and physically interact with something in the either app, email, or otherwise, that needs to be an email. You need to bring that to their attention and not just hope on the fucking kindness of who could be a very malicious person. And so now I snap. And so I just pointed out to them blatantly. So anybody can file a false report and then just not inform the person, having their account, email, and even IP terminated from something completely out of their control? That sounds like a horrible system. Where's your staff badge even? And I was just going to leave it here. But then I recently looked over and I realized that this supposed piece of staff member has now blocked me. If I actually try to react to any of these chats, you see it won't let me. And this is so much more than unfriending. That only happens when you're blocked, buddy. He is unfriended, blocked, he is completely ran off here. And I am just so confused because if this was a personal information phishing scheme, all they got out of me was my age and place of residence. Well, not even place of like my age in the country that I live in, which is like massive. Like, you know how many 20-year-olds are out there in the United States right now? I bet you a fucking lot. My foot fell asleep and now I can't feel it. Oh, that's weird. I wasn't given any phishing links. I wasn't given any real red flags besides the sort of like pure aggression of this guy. He really felt like talking to a police officer, where the police officer knew they were handling with like a fucking Diddy level threat, and it's like, okay, sir, sit down. You're gonna have to prove your innocence here. You're just gonna have to follow my lead, and everything will be okay. But let's answer my questions honestly, and do not question me. Who the fuck are you? And bro just dipped. So I'm going to make a point out. What was this account here? Chris Dong, technical official. If you ever see that username in there, if you get this guy in your thing, if someone says they have false reported you and you need to contact somebody via Discord, there's probably some fucky shit going on. And it's weird because I'm still trying to figure out what the motive is for all this. This is clearly a fake Discord. Like, this is clearly a fake staff member. And to the point where I have reported them for straight up posting this and impersonating a staff member without any, actual staff identification, which, Discord has. They have badges up here that let you know, hey, this is a staff member. You don't want to fuck with them. I know, we got nothing on this guy. It's still just incredibly weird. I don't think any of this is right. I'm pretty sure this guy is an impersonator, though I might just be a scared schizophrenic. And I'm just glad I asked him more questions before he asked me more questions about my personal information. That is absolutely something I could appreciate. Staying smart and open in the situation definitely led me to not losing an account, I think. Because I feel like if they could have deleted my account, they probably would have. Just like I appreciate all of you for watching.